Think we are live. Cool. Welcome back to another episode of Skill Issue, episode 23, if I am not mistaken. And I am here with two absolutely gorgeous lads today. Tate, as always.
Oh, thank you. Yep, not too bad looking yourself.
Oh,
That's
thank you.
not so hard on the eyes.
Oh,
but...
stop it. I'm very sick at the moment, so I probably look very pale. And I also only have one of my lights going, so I probably look even whiter than that. And then we also have Kier with us. We also have Kier, to not leave him hanging. Kier Smith, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. How's it going?
Hell yeah. How's your last week been, Kier? You had a very good weekend, ended up coming to podiuming at the next Chilli event, but like how you been?
Yeah, I've been pretty good. I've been playing a lot of Warhammer as usual. Yeah, and I was happy with last week's result. I'm excited to be on the show for the first time.
Yeah, we're also joining the 4-on-1 club finally. That's
finally
legend.
Club, yes.
Yeah.
5-0 next time.
Yeah, that's the dream.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Tate? What have you been up to last week?
I also got third, but just at an RTT. So yeah, I actually almost did the same thing as Kier, which we'll talk about. I just narrowly won my round one, but it still helped me later on.
Hell yeah. Little point difference. Hell
yeah. Yeah. The winning 10-10. Yes. Yeah, no, that was about it. I took a variant on a list that we wrote last week because I went out the night before and got home at 8 a.m, left, and was like, fuck, I don't have all the models to play the list I submitted. And the list hadn't gone live yet, so I just sneakily changed my list based on what was in my Warhammer box. Yeah, so got away with that. Yeah, and then other than that, haven't been playing too much. I wrote a Guardian Battle Host list, which I lost to Kier on, actually, so that went straight in the bin. And then other than that, haven't played any 40k, I don't think.
Tate, did you see that Guardian Battle Host got to top 8 at I think it was Manchester on the weekend? Manchester.
I thought it got top 4.
Well, I'm not sure. I know it was top 8. I didn't really pass it past then, but yeah, I thought you'd be excited about that.
I think I've played a few iterations. This is the first iteration with only 2 bricks, and I know most people are running only 2 bricks, but I feel like I prefer the 3, which is what I was running.
3 bricks is in 3 big units of Guardians, right?
Of Guardians, yeah. You don't have very much stuff at all, if you get that. The Guardian units are pretty good, so they sort of do everything.
Sure.
But yeah, what about yourself?
Yeah, I've been surprisingly sick since Monday. I don't know if Josh had a game against him and he pantsed me on the weekend. And he left his table here in disrespect, so I had something to remember it by as well. But it was good seeing Joshy. But then on Monday, I just came down with the flu. Well, it was like Sunday afternoon, started coughing, and then the rest of the week I've been pretty out. So I was like, oh cool, I'm home. I'll play some 40k, and then I would sit at my computer for 20 minutes, and then be falling asleep. And I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed. So it's been a quiet week for me as it's been, but excited. I've been trying to figure out how many points the new Twin Lance is gonna be, because man, does that thing seem cooked. So I'm quite excited. I think Kia's also quite excited about that bad boy.
We should take bets on it.
I'm betting 160. I have good information that it's 160.
Yeah, that was my gut reaction. It's probably 160, maybe 180. But the thing is, it's probably better than a Riptide, so it's it could be 220, and I'm like, okay.
It's gonna get bumped. It's absolutely gonna get bumped up. It'll come out ridiculous though.
What do you reckon though? Bump it up to something crazy like 220, 230, or just change the rules so that you can only do the fight and fade if you're actually in combat.
If it's 160, I think it'll need. I think first change is going to be it's once per battle round, or maybe your turn only. Second one is going to be points. I think the 6-inch normal move is just baked in at this point. I don't think that's getting changed.
Yeah,
I think it will get changed to once per battle round though.
Once per bear round feels right. Yeah.
It's still fun. It's still busted.
It's still good, yeah. I just like you keep on reading its data sheet. It just has more and more abilities, right? It's like, oh, it has Scout 8 for some ungodly reason.
Yeah.
It has, yeah.
It's like the town Necrosaur.
Yeah.
Is basically what it is, right?
Pretty
like,
much.
It's just like too many wounds.
16 wounds, toughness 6, 2 up, 4 up. Like hell yeah, love this shit. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I want to get it on the table, but I kind of want to wait until points are out. But if I just budget like 200-ish points for it, it's probably fine, and then I can either be happily surprised or, humbled a little bit. Like I feel like that's pretty good spot for it. But it feels just crazy. Kier, you've played a game with it already, haven't you?
Yeah, it went up and killed a 10-man squad of infiltrators on turn 1. I played Monka. Scouted up 8, advanced, killed a squad, scouted back into safety. Sorry, fell back into safety with his Fire and Fade. John failed to kill it because he had to commit a bunch to a Storm Surge. And then it went and flipped his home on turn 2 and killed probably through the game, it killed 400 points.
Yeah.
And it was still on his home on turn 4. Like, it never died. And it screened the whole board so his last chickens couldn't come in. Yeah, it was crazy. Crazy.
That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. What a cracked unit. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. Let's crack into the first part of this interview, which we are talking about the event, right? So you took World Eaters to this event. Let's crack into your list. You ended up, spoiler alert, you came 3rd.
Yep.
With the old little yellow submarine. But first, let's start with your list. So break down your list from top to bottom.
Yeah, so I think World Eaters is what I'm taking because I'm practicing for a couple of events. I'm practicing for ANZTC, and I might be on World Eaters, and that's what I've kind of been looking at. I don't think it's the strongest right now, but obviously World Eaters, you got to start off with Khan and some 8-bounds, some Spawn, some Jackals. That's just going to happen. The 2 main things I was looking at, kind of 3, is first of all, 20 Berserkers or no 20 Berserkers. And I decided, because I was testing for teams, I wanted to see how the 20 Berserkers went. So I chucked that in the list. Yep. Whether it's going to be good on the maps or not, we had to see. It ended up being pretty good. Most WTC mediums have somewhere it can go, so that was a good shout in the end. The second one was 6 Exalted 8-bound, which also, I only fought Necrons once, because this is a tech to kill Catan. I played against Necrons once, and I lost that game. But they did one tap a Catan, so they did their job.
Yeah, nice. And they're point for point roughly the same, right, as a Catan. So like you're kind of trading 1 for 1.
Yeah, it's 1 for 1. Yep. But the idea is Necrons struggle to kill them back. DDAs are quite good into them, but DDAs want to be shooting Berserks as well.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the third one was Hellbrute, and I decided to bring 1 Hellbrute just to kind of test him. Spoiler alert, he's pretty bad. I don't like the Hellbrute very much.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a YouTube shout out for my friend's YouTube channel, Tactical Sugar. You should go watch his videos on Hellbrutes. This is the guy I was telling you about with the 94% win rate on World Eaters. He runs 3 of them, even on WTC terrain. He's lost 5 games. Yeah. He's lost 5 games ever on World Eaters. Like,
I think they are good. Absolutely, they're good.
Yeah.
But the issue that I had with them, I sent them in a couple times. Like, they're quite slow. They do a thing, definitely. They do a thing well. It's like your opponent has to put something on an objective, like on the middle or their expansion, to stop it from being sticky, and then the Hellbrute gets to connect. But I think they're just quite prone. I sent him in once with the hammer, with the D6+1 attacks, into my round 2 opponent, into the Death Guard, one of his drones. And 2 rounds of combat, he did like 4 damage to a drone. It's pretty mid.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah. So that turned him off. That turned me off of him for a good reason. But other than that, I just feel like World Eaters has a lot of good stuff. Like, you've got your 8-bound, you've got your Exalted 8-bound. You want to bring more Berserkers. I think for what I'm looking at for teams, I'd rather just have like 50 Zerks and a lot of Scout. That was my
That's fair.
After the tournament.
Just pressure. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing is my round 1, spoiler alert, this is the round that I lost to Necrons. He could have bailed me out of this loss, the Hellbrute. He needed to ping pong, kill a unit, then a DDA, and tag another DDA. And he hit the DDA and did 0, like nothing. He didn't do any damage. He gave him 1 save and he embalmed it. So
yeah. The poor pinball, like, that's always going to be swingy though, right? Like,
absolutely, yeah.
I've never not been fucked by those things. I've had them like top to bottom like an Emperor's Children Demon Prince without even fighting twice. I was like, cool. But it's just so annoying.
I just need Hellbrute dice. Hey, I'll try them more. Yeah. If I'm ever looking at World Eaters for singles again, I'll try them more, and we will see.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically all for the list. I went with Goremongers. I think Goremongers are a necessity in Eaters to give you your scouts and to just be like to have the ability to go jail turn 1.
Yeah,
and to Dylan, right? They were excellent. Yeah, they're the infiltrators. They got a reactive move as well, so that there's some cute stuff you can do with your sticky, where it's like you either go on the point and I reactive behind a wall, or I sticky it, that kind of thing. Other than that, very standard.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I kind of think there's a couple of veins you go, right? Like there's like kind of 3. There's like, do you take Angron, which most people I think are against at the moment, unless you really want to skew to beating like big vehicles, and even then, 3 Hellbrutes is still probably better than Angron, but like you gain different things from Angron, right? Or you take like mass, or a lot more like 8-bound, exalted 8-bound, or you take like bunch of Hellbrutes, or you take the 50 Zerkers, right? Those are kind of the main veins you can kind of go. And you're kind of going for the exalted and then like a little bit more trash, right? You got the 1 Hellbrute, you got 2 units of 3 8-bound, 1 unit of 6 8-bound, and then just trash around it. And then the core, which is like pretty much always the 20 and 10, like those 30 berserks really do seem like the core of pretty much every list you see now.
Yeah, it's just, do you take 2 10-mans with a Mo each, or you're 20 with a Juggerlord? It's almost the same points. The Juggerlord's 15 points cheaper, Juggerlord with 20.
Yeah.
So it's like almost identical. With the Mo, you probably need a Rhino, but the Rhinos are quite good in World Eaters. The reactive jump out is very strong. Yeah.
That's fair. Nice. Cool. Okay, so
it depends on what you're doing as well. Ignore me. We shall continue for time.
So let's go. I'm just clicking up your rounds now. What were?
I can tell you all about round 1.
Yeah. Tell me about
round 1 was
against Bartosz.
Yes. Yep. It was into Andrew Bartosz.
Yes.
It was a very fun game. Andrew was an excellent opponent. First thing in the morning, so we were both not the most awake. But yeah, so he was awakened. I think it was awakened. He was rezzing 17 warriors, so it was probably awakened. But
sounds like awakened.
Yeah, 120 warriors, all the like juice at the back to keep the warriors alive. Like I think it's a Ghost Arc, a Reanimator, the guy who has free strat to make him res.
Yep.
And then he had a Transcendent Catan, so no Nightbringer. He had some Death Marks, 2 Doomsday Arcs, and then just a bunch of trash. And Nekasar.
Yeah. Necrosword just cranked. Like, Necrosword with DDAs is just such a crazy, like, just damage increase on them.
Ridiculous. Yeah. This was a game that I played the worst, by far. Okay. I think I made at least 4 major mistakes that I think cost me this game. Where, like, if I hadn't made one of them, I probably win. So turn 1, I forgot it was Purge the Foe. This was my first error. I forgot it was Purge.
I've done that.
So my opponent went first, teleported Transcendent Catan, and shot and did 7 wounds to my Goremongers. So failed to kill them. And then on my turn, I moved them onto the middle and let him overwatch with a hex mark because I just didn't think. And yeah, so he got purged for free. I had to send another unit to the middle. And then I tried to deny him the primary that the Transcendent was standing on because it was like 6 warriors and the Transcendent. So I charged it, forgetting its purge, and all I have to do is stand on another point. So that was my first big mistake. And then in turn 2, I stickied the middle for a CP, which did get me hold more, but I think ended up overall being a big mistake because I was planning to go all in next turn anyway. So I was thinking more about getting 4 points rather than I'm going to need 3 CP next turn because I wanted to get a new blood dice because I'd rolled some pretty bad ones. I think I'd like pile in and something else. I don't think I had sustained and devs against infantry, which I wanted to the warriors. So I wanted a new blood dice. I wanted an advance and charge, and I wanted a reroll charge. But I stickied, and I only had 2 coming into my turn. So I advance and charge my 20-man. Roll a 1 to advance.
Not like this.
And then I use another CP, and I reroll the advance into a 5. And I'm like, okay, it's a 4-inch charge into 2 DDAs. So I'm like, okay, this is good. I'm going to go for this. With 0 CP. That was my biggest error of the game. Absolutely not. I was being so lazy. I should have just staged them for another turn and gone on a turn later. But I failed the 4. 2 DDAs popped off on my 20-man, and that was the game. That was just, the game was over. I kept it kind of close because, like, there were a couple turns where Andrew, he was going first. He had to stay in his deployment zone, but, like, Ophidians dropped and flipped my home, and it ended up as, like, 70-ish to 85-ish to him. So well played by him he protected his warriors well, like Nekasar, heroics and stuff, making it quite difficult for me to one-shot them. Yeah. But yeah, disappointing start, definitely. I was quite annoyed at myself. But yeah, we rallied. And if you'd like to go on to round 2, or if you'd like to ask any questions, I'm not sure.
No, great recap. Like, it's great to understand like what you did wrong, right? Like if you can analyze that and like take away something even from your losses, right? Like some people, like, you definitely hear them and they're like, oh yeah, I lost because of dice or something. No, you made mistakes and this is how you can fix it, right? Like that's how you get better as a player. And definitely how I've seen you like propel yourself as a player. You know, like, and now you're on, I don't think we noted it, but like you're on Team New Zealand this coming year for WTC, right? Like
yeah. I'm very excited for that.
Yes, it'll be fucking awesome.
It'll be hype.
But yeah, so like, no, I think that's good recap. I don't think, Tate, do you have anything to?
Yeah. Oh, and just echo your thoughts. Kind of like the second you said you thought there were 4 major mistakes that you made, I was like, that's the best kind of possible outcome from that, right? Because you've definitely learned from it and analyzed it. And you clearly pulled the event back. So yeah, well done.
Yeah. My next round was into Death Guard, into Liam Gibbs, I think his name is.
Yep.
Yeah, he was playing Virulent Vectorum, so I think this is actually quite a bad matchup for me. His list from memory, he had triple Bloat Drone, 1 Plague Burst Crawler with the indirect, 1 Mephitic little Melter Dude, 2 Melter Dudes, 1 Plague Marine Squad with Fight First and some damage buff, and 2 6-inch drop guys.
Yep.
Death Shroud Terminators. So this is, I think, and a couple of Poxwalker squads. I think this is very bad for World Eaters, personally, because he's got -1 damage. He can pick -1 to hit, and it's a big struggle for me to do damage. The Fight's first brick is just a huge nuisance. And Plague Drones, like, they merc 8-bound, they merc Berserkers. It's all a nightmare. But so I went first in this game, and I saw my opponent had left his Rhino quite far back, so his Plague Marines couldn't make it onto an objective turn 1, which was very good for me. So I ended up sending out like some Goremongers and some Spawn to go take out his Poxwalkers in the middle, which is like a negative trade, but it scored me area denial or something, and it pushed his army quite far back. So into Death Guard, obviously, you've got to respect the Death Shroud. That's the main thing. If a Death Shroud block drops on your Berserkers, you just lose the game immediately. They can respect your -1 damage and sweep and still kill like half the squad, and then you don't kill them back. But yeah, I think this game, my opponent had some of the right ideas, but he just didn't get his units into the right spots. Like, I think he needed to rapid ingress. When he saw that I was never going to let him drop onto my Berserkers, he needed to start rapid ingressing his Death Shroud. Because sure, you're 9 away, but they move 5, then they charge me on a 4. It's actually better than charging me on a 6. And like, it uses your CP, you can't all in me at once, but still. And I think my opponent didn't even think about that, and that's what cost him the game, is that he was just saying the whole time, he was like, you're never giving me any Death Shroud spots, I don't know what to do. And he just ended up bottom of 3, just dropping them. Just like, not to charge anything. Or one of them dropped to try kill a Rhino, like something like that. But I think there's a lesson there as well, is that you can't always have the same game plan. Like, sometimes your opponents just aren't gonna let you do what you want to do, and sometimes things aren't gonna go your way, and you need to be ready to like change what you're gonna do mid-game. Yeah. I don't know, that's what I thought. My opponent Liam was a nice guy. I had a good time playing. But that one, it was supply drop as well, which is, I could play slow and let him drop his Death Shroud because I was gonna get to like just put my 20 man on the middle and be like, what are you gonna do? So I think that one ended up 77 to 28-ish, where yeah, he just could never score primary, struggled with secondaries. Yeah.
Nice. That's really interesting to see, like, your opponents, like analyzing your opponent's deployment, being like, hey, I'm actually safe to move up here. Like, I've had it in times where I've like played Tau, and Tau often have like quite a few drops. So like sometimes your opponent like playing Space Marines or something, and they only have like 8 drops because I put things in reserve as well. And like, oh, your anti-tank's over there, so I can just put everything like on the line over here, and you can't shoot me even if you go first. Like, cool. Just being able to see those kind of things, being like, hey, this Rhino's far enough back that I can actually put that pressure on. Like, things like that is how you do like swing games into your tempo. Like, really good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Nice. Next round into Dylan, our good friend, the Bean.
No, Dylan. Yeah, so this was interesting. So I was 1-1. Dylan was actually 2-0 in this round. So Dylan, the king, he showed up. I don't know if you know, you probably know this, but he showed up in a cosplay of a Astra Militarum Commissar. So he was absolutely best dressed, and he had his massive shadow sword. He was aura farming the whole of it.
Yeah, he was badass.
But yeah, unfortunately for him, a shadow sword is not what you want into Berserker Warband. And I had the 6 Exalted. Like, this game was just unplayable for him from the start.
Right.
As much as I want to say, like, there's always things you can do, it's just, this one is munted. If he had gone first, there was ways that he could have played around it. He could have scouted up. He's got quite a lot of scouting infantry that can come up and protect his line of tanks, and I struggle a little bit to kill the tanks.
Yep.
But I went first. It was very, like, simple. Scouted up the spawn. My Goremongers went in, killed 5 guardsmen. They tagged the Shadow Sword and a Hellhound. You don't kill me back. You can't move your next turn. Same thing on the other side. Like, spawn, kill some guys. Spawn, kill a Scout Sentinel. So I maxed primary that game by turn 4. I had 45, scored a 5 on turn 5.
Yeah.
And me and Dylan, like, he conceded on turn 4.
Yep.
But we just saw how many Berserkers that he could kill. And his army, even without the Shadow Sword, so the Shadow Sword was dead, but 2 Lehman Russes and Lord Solar's unit killed like 30 Berserkers.
Oh, shit.
It was crazy. He killed the whole 20 men and Khan's unit. Sorry, it was 3 Russes, but still.
Yeah,
still
no Dawns. Dawns are the thing you're usually scared of.
Yeah. He had, like you said, Dylan always comes up with like random stuff that is actually quite good. So he had a tank commander with the Aquilin Eye, so +1 AP, and his Lehman Rust, I don't know which one it is, but it has 4 rerolls to hit against objectives. So
This
he
is the
doesn't really
standard Lehman
need.
Rust.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah,
really
it's
need
normal.
the take aim. So he was like ignoring cover plus AP. So he's like AP3, flat 3, a bunch of shots into my 20 man. It was very cool.
Yep.
And that's Dylan's always a pleasure to play as well. But it's really cool to see him kind of test out all this stuff. I think he was one of the pioneers of Spectacle of Spite as well in New Zealand. Him and Kobe were the OGs.
And Recon.
Yeah,
Dylan was on Recon and Spectacle like months before you saw it. Like Spectacle, not months, but like weeks before you saw it.
Yeah.
He's on the factions that he plays. He often gets things right. Sometimes he shoots 10 Electro Priests into a Riptide and puts 3 CP into them and does 2 damage. But other times, he actually is. He's really cooking. I rate him as a list builder, especially. He really understands the factions that he plays, which is a really good thing to be able to do, right? Like understand like what damage profiles you can do, and he's really good if you ask him for like how does a matchup play out. He's really good at like getting that analysis off, which is very helpful as well. You're like, oh, how do I play into Edmech or a Shadow Sword?
Yeah, so the way you play into a Shadow Sword is you send in your 6 Exalted 8 bound, and they all kind of stab it and shiv it and munch it to death.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think it took like 50 damage. It was not good.
Yeah. I played a practice game with him the weekend before, and I was playing the new Orc detachment, and I took, I think, 18 wounds off of it with the unit of Tank Busters just rolling in, because he had to move it in a way that it was still on his home field, and I picked his home field as my looted objective. So I was like, cool, so these guys just get sustained hits, and I shot an insane amount of 6s. And I was like, excellent. And then, so he took 18 damage from that, and then I had my Mega Knobs auto-advance 6, and then charge them, and finish it off. And then I was like, cool, but I now have Mega Knobs that have a 5-up Throne of Paint on your home field objective. Like, good. Like, not ideal. But again, it was just like, it's just not designed for like competitive boards at the moment, right? Like, it's too big. That old Shadow Sword.
No.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not on WTC. Yeah, so that was day 1.
Nice.
2 and 1, which was pretty good. Showed up the next day. I had Ultramarine, so I was pretty scared. It was an interesting list. It was Blade. Oh, I want to say it was Blade.
It was Blade, yep.
Yeah, it was Blade. So Blade is better for me than Gladius, for sure, because no fight on death for the Victrix. I think it was 9 Victrix, I want to say. Yeah, 9 Victrix with Calgar, Uriel, and Kato Sicarius to lead them, and Gilliman, little combi dude, and a shooting base of like 2 Ballistas, a Lancer, and a Reaper, and then just some scouts, like intercessors. And there was a Calidus as well. So double Vect, double Victrix unit, Kato for a 6-inch reactive, and the Strat for a reactive on another unit. So I was terrified overnight because pairings came out the night before. And I was like, stressing. This guy was 2-1 as well, so pretty good.
Yep.
But yeah. So I showed up. I got quite lucky. I got my first drop, so I screened out one side of the board with Gorman. My expansion, and then my opponent attached Marnius, Calgar, and Kato to 3 Victrix, so he had quite a big block. And then he deep striked them with Uriel. So he had quite a lot of his scary stuff in the sky, which was an interesting choice. I think he should have started them on the board because of what happened. But it is reasonable if he's like wanting to jump me first. I just think with the amount of trash that I have, it doesn't work out. But I decided to take a more aggressive stance. So I went first again, luckily. Sent my spawn out, whopped his scouts, and I staged my whole army very close to him. Because his tanks were a bit far back. Obviously, Blade has advance and shoot, but it was quite a dense search and destroy board. So most of my army could stage extremely close to him quite safely, which pressured him to have to go for quite a suspect play he had to call Advance and Charge Doctrine round 1 and try to advance Uriel and charge some of my 8-bound. I had 8-bound attached to the Slaughterbound, but he got a 3 to his advance, and then it was like a 9-inch charge, which he failed. So unfortunately, that was quite rough. Gilliman came up the other way and killed 3 8-bound. But my turn, I had a great turn 2, obviously, because he'd failed his charge. So I killed Uriel and his 6. I killed Calgar, and I kind of pushed in a way, because Search and Destroy, obviously, you've got your quarter, they've got their quarter.
Yep.
So all the fighting was in his quarter while I controlled the mid board and my expansion. So my opponent, we scrapped a bit. I ended up quite lucky. Khan killed Gilliman. Gilliman stood up, charged Khan. I interrupted and killed Gilliman. So I had my full Khan brick, which was harassing his home. So it ended up my opponent borderline tabled me. I had like Khan and a couple berserkers, a rhino, jackals. But I just I maxed primary. I scored a bunch of secondaries. So it was just pretty much that getting the drop and then allowing his mistake in deep striking Marnius, allowing me to cage him in for the game, was what lost him that. Because Blade has the tools to out damage me and to keep me honest. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
it's just another example of you have to capitalize on your opponent's mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. Having the pieces and be like, cool, I'm not going to let Calgar is going to be rapid ingressing in your home field.
Because if I hang back and I don't go for that very aggressive play of borderline all in him turn 2, Calgar drops, shoots my trash, charges into my 20-man or my 8-bound, and then he's standing there with AOC, and I'm just fucked.
Yep.
But yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. That one, I don't remember the score. I know I got a 90 something.
93 for you and 57 for David.
Ah, yeah. I forgot I think it was Linchpin for that one. Yeah. So I think his score was kept quite low because he always had his expansion, but I flipped his home 2 turns. Something like that happened. But yeah, a lovely guy as well. He was from Christchurch.
Oh, nice.
I think it was his first event up in Auckland. He plays a lot down there, but he just flew up for the first time.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm hoping to see him more. David Warren, it was lovely to play.
Awesome. That's good to hear.
And then the final round, into Ronan on the Rubrique Phalanx.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
This one, I talked to Tate before the game, actually. I messaged him. I was like, bro, what do I do into Rubrique? Because
getting that skill issue coaching.
What did I say? I can't remember.
You said it's probably quite bad for you. It's T-Sun's favored, which I think is reasonable with the information that you had. Because Tate thought it was his list, which is a little bit different. But Ronan was running, so it was 20 Scarab Occult Terminators, 20 rubrics, 2x10, and then 2x5 rubrics, so 30 rubrics total.
Yeah.
So the Rubrique Phalanx rule is +1 to your save against damage 1. So I was initially very scared of this, but I think during the game I kind of realized, right before the game, I realized I can pick dev wounds against infantry and just kind of ignore his rule completely. And that turned out to be right. So Ronan made a bit of a positioning mistake on turn 2, and he kept a 10-man of Scarab Occult Terminators. It was the Thunderdome. He had it on one side of the Thunderdome, and I had a Rhino with Khan inside on the other. So Khan hopped out, advanced and charged, and went boom! 10 Scarab Occult Terminators dead. He one-tapped them. I think it was 2 to 1.
Not like Khan.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of an underswing, but he just got them. And then, unfortunately, it was Terraform as well. So with all my trash, I can Terraform objectives, whereas Ronan struggles to with his T-Suns. He had to commit quite a lot of stuff to deal with my Khan brick, and it let me rapid ingress in the middle of the Thunderdome with the 6 Exalted. They were just on their own, but they're still very good. They're just nice damage. And Yeah, I got to hit him with 20 Berserkers, the 6 Exalted, a couple normal 8-bound squads, and pretty much tabled him on turn 3. So it was rough. It's always a bit like of a feels bad when that kind of thing happens, because obviously in a more casual setting, I would be like, we could probably just re-rack it and you like take your turn back and don't do that. But in round 5 of the tournament, I said to him, I was like, I can charge you there, and he was like, yeah, that's fine. Like, my guys are tanky, and I was like, okay.
Should have checked if Khan was damage 3.
Khan is in fact damage 3. I think Khan got like no dev wounds, and I was getting scared, but then he failed all his saves and killed.
Doesn't matter.
So we're good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I thought.
Hey,
you gotta take the three tens, because the why I think that is Thousand Suns favored is the infiltrate on the huge 10-man with the fucking feral Overwatch. So you have to trade Berserkers for rubrics, because any small piece that comes through just dies to Overwatch. And that means you do that trade, and then Terminators hit the Berserkers, and then you win. Because the Terminators with all the spells can one-shot a 20. And it's just like,
Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, Ronan had the 2 infiltrating 5-mans with bolters, which do not Overwatch, and die to spawn. So, bye-bye rubrics.
The what?
Interesting.
Yeah. But well.
Yeah, cool. Well done. So you ended up 3rd overall?
Yes, I got 100 in that round. So 2 100s, a 90 into the blade list, and then a 77. It's a struggle to score high on supply drop. And in that game, I used all my trash to like screen and stuff, so I couldn't really score actions. So I got quite shafted on secondaries as well. But that's right. Yeah, I think I missed out on 2nd spot by like, I want to say like 16, 17 points. But that's right. That's 2nd and 3rd. It's not really a big difference to me, really.
Hey, you put him in. You got 4-1. Hey.
And if you're not first, you're last. So it doesn't matter, you know.
I was pretty disappointed I didn't get to challenge Charlie in his 5-0 run.
Yeah,
that's my fault for losing 2 bars, though.
No, you'd beat Charlie. He's washed. He needs Star Shatter Arsenal to get a play thing. Pathetic.
Hey, I did score more battle points though.
That Necron list is gnarly though, with the double Catan and Star Shatter.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Same thing happened to me at one event. I got supply drop round 1 and a very good player, so got like a 2-point win, and then I just dodged all the Necrons, but there was so much Star Shatter floating around that I was like, please God, no. Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. So that was my tournament run.
Hell yeah! Well done. Nice to finally get that 4-1 belt. Like, you know.
Finally, after all this time.
Yeah. Like every time that I talk to you, like, I'm sure you've won an event, and then I'm like, oh no. You're getting closer though. You've hit the bingo card. You're now on the Skillet Shoe bingo card. You're stamped on.
Good.
Yeah. Did we do that for our bingo?
Yeah, we did Kier get
we did Kier goes 4-1.
Yeah.
I was looking at all my Warhammer like awards and stuff, and yeah, I've got a single first placing ever, and it's at the Chilli Con Carne, the Chilli doubles that me and Ezra played.
Yeah.
And then I've got 5 other trophies which are 2nd and 3rd.
Oh yeah. Well, you play on a very strong like team as well with Benchwarmers. Like they're a very strong team as well. So it's like it's amazing that you haven't actually, you know, won an event even through them or by yourself. Like you're a very good player and you play on a very strong team. So it's definitely going to happen. You just got to beat Chilli at some point.
Benchwarmers don't win events though. they're 2nd and 3rd locked. Like that's hey, I'm speaking as someone on Benchwarmers. It's locked for 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah. You can't say that you're on Benchwarmers. You're literally on every competitive team in New Zealand.
I'm on every competitive team in Melbourne as well. I just got the invite to the final one. I'm in all of them.
Yeah. This man.
Good.
Just he's the greatest salesman I've ever met. Like I just want to be a part of everything. Excellent.
He's
All right,
flying
then.
back to join the bench warmers soon.
So what did you want to talk about next, guys?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts, Tate?
I think we should give Kier some WTC kudos.
Yep.
Some big up for making the WTC team. No, but yeah, I think we just have a chat to you about I think your expectations, goals, and prep. I think, and just some general hype generation for WTC this year. Yeah, so I guess first one would be how's what are your goals so far? Because I don't know if David's spoken to like the team about how well, what his expectations are. So maybe just personally, how well you'd like to do, that kind of thing.
Yeah, not really. We haven't spoken much about that at the moment. It's just generating kind of ideas for what style everyone's going to play. We've been playing a couple of scrims, just getting to know everyone's like strengths and weaknesses and stuff. I personally, I'd like to go. Is War Masters 6 or 5 rounds?
6 rounds. It's 7 rounds total. It's 7 because there's a shadow round in it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to go 4-1 or 4-2 at War Masters for that one. And then WTC, I would just like to. I think I'd like the team to come top 10. Would be amazing. That would be a great goal. And then personally, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say in a team's environment what.
You can't really say you want to win in the teams games, right? Because like it doesn't matter if you're going to lose. That's the greatest thing about teams is Tate can get carried through all 6 of his games and be like, I still won.
I do the carrying. I
don't want to set a goal that's like don't get zeroed because that's like kind of negative as well. That's kind of going into the negative mindset.
It's gonna happen. No, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but like there's a chance it's gonna happen, right? Like straight up, just could happen. Like, if you get into a horrible matchup and you're playing against like Team France, it's like, wow, this isn't ideal.
Well, more when I asked that question, I more meant the kind of stuff around like where do you want Team New Zealand to place? Where like in your kind of prep, maybe the goal is to be you want to be within 2 diff points of your matrix every round, or something like that. Because that's how you measure personal success, right?
I was gonna say I think I would like to feel like I'm properly prepared. I've got an accurate matrix for every army. Like I want to feel like I want to play hundreds of games prior. I just want to be on top of my game and not feeling like I'm useless. If I think I've got the confidence that I'm good at 40k, I think I would do well.
Yeah.
But if some of the time I feel like I don't know what I'm doing with this army, and that's not good.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough because it's also a new edition, right? So like you're going to be trying to relearn your armies, like what's changing in them, like how does fight phase change, how does shooting change, all these kind of things. So those like lots of games are going to like exponentially help in that kind of environment. I feel like like just knowing the ins and outs of the new rules, what changes, what is different, is going to be pivotal for yourself and for the team as a whole.
Yeah, it's a big advantage, I think, or it will be.
No, very
Hopefully.
Cool.
But yeah,
is there any teams that you want to specifically play against? Is like any countries that you'd be like, oh, that'd be an awesome one to play against?
Well, there is actually one. Team New Zealand just played a scrim against the Team USA applicants.
Nice.
Like the people who are applying to be on the team. I'm not sure what kind of sorting it was, whether it was like half people who are on the team or not. But I would really like to play Team USA proper at the event. I think that'd be a good time.
Awesome.
I think it was the people that couldn't make Pirate Cup. That's who I think you got, because it was like this week around, right? Yeah.
It was that time.
Awesome.
That'd be fun. That was a very fun time as well, doing that scrim.
Who'd you play in that scrim?
John Holbrook, I think is how I say the name.
I am. Nice.
Yeah, he was a cool guy. Very fun to play. He played CSM Renegade Raiders. And sadly, he got Montcar going first. So he got... and his marine body. So he got... he got a little bit jailed. And then we scrapped for points. He played it very well, admittedly. But it ended up as a 14-6 to me. So well done to him for keeping it pretty tight.
Being in a group chat with two guys that play Tau right now, after hearing that, and being someone who plays primarily marine bodies or even softer bodies, I just feel attacked just by my presence.
Oh, I can't wait to go first with the Twin Lance.
No. Send it straight to Legends. Get it out of here.
The Ret Kid double fire and fade.
Yeah. Did you guys see the what is that? I think it's StatCheck. Whatever their latest podcast was, the video title is like, at the end of my move, or the end of your fight phase, boss music starts playing.
That's good. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's quality.
Yeah. The Montcar play of rapid ingressing, and then they move 6, and then they move 16 with an auto advance, so they go 22 from where they ingress.
Yeah.
And then they go another 6 at the end of your turn.
Even just the primary denial being like, oh, you can screen the objective, but you also have to screen 6 inches back from the objective because I'll rapid ingress back here and then just move on to the objective and go like this.
You have to be standing physically on the puck.
Yeah.
To screen it.
Which is crazy. And you're still 4 OC, so you still need something that's like decent OC on it as well. So you can't just put like an idiot on there, right? Because they're probably not OC4. And most vehicles are OC3, so it's like, oh, cool. Like it's just so...
And in
it's like,
it's... Yeah. +1 OC. So
yeah, that's very cute.
And how does the charge modifier work? Can you pick that in the opponent's turn? The -1 to charge, or do they have to hit something?
No, it's in your opponent's charge phase at the start of it. Pick a unit, they take a battle shock test and get -1. It's within 12 of either model, doesn't require line of sight.
Because this is the other thing that I think's fucked. Is like looking at some of the real open GW boards, they just sit behind like fucking wall 6 inches off the point, and you can't shoot them. And if you try and charge them, you're like fucking 10 inches away at -1 to charge. And then they just move on to the point. Like, it's like...
And even if they put 5 OC on the point, you battle shock them, they fail it, and then you get the point anyway.
Yeah.
There's some like wild combos you can do as well. There's a strat in Montcar for -2 to charge after you've shot something with infantry. There is photon grenades for -2 to charge in Calyon. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can do with that.
Yeah.
Just another ability.
Just wrap the blades in Pathfinders with Grav and Hib as well. Just be like, cool. You're just like, you have to charge these guys as well. Like,
yeah. That one sadly does not stack.
It doesn't stack.
Specifically says, but that's like still fine.
But you don't. The thing is, it saves you from using the CP, right? If you just have them wrapped, so you have to charge both. So then it's it's cute. But yeah, they're going to be a problem. That Twin Lance is just silly. It's just a silly data sheet.
Oh,
like I love Tau, but like I also don't love when things are just obviously too good.
Yeah. In Ret Cadre as well, there's a strat for when you charge. And they're actually very good in Ret Cadre, so double battle shocks all day.
Yeah. The extra AP on them in Ret Cad is actually just diabolical.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just AP2 on all those guns, and AP4 on the plasma, on the ion. It's just like, whew. Why is that gun just natively AP3, by the way? Like, it's just ridiculous.
Also, why do they hit on 2s with guide access?
They don't need, and they sustained and ignores cover, so they can guide something out perfectly and still smoke something. Crazy.
One tap of dawn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely mad. Yeah. But
not
they
so
do not kill a
good.
katana.
No. 6, I think it's 6 wounds into a katana.
They're fine.
Yeah. Completely balanced.
Yeah,
underpowered unit. Buff them.
I think they should one tap a katana. That should be allowed.
Yeah.
They do 6 on average. That's not even bad.
It's not bad.
They do 6.
No, it's not even bad.
Your breaches do 10. Gold.
Yeah, between the two,
Done.
you're sussed. As long as it's not in Star Shatter, they can remove, you're fine.
Your 10-inch range breaches.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
I think the one like downside of the Twin Lance is their guns are all pretty short range. It's like they do have to get close to fight. But they're so fast. It doesn't really matter. And then you also can move back 6 inches, so like it mitigates that kind of risk factor.
That's the thing. I think that like almost doesn't matter, because on the first they're just like real rough to deal with. They're making you commit resources for nothing. And then when they do come out, they're crazy damage as well. So it's not like, and you decide what happens. You decide when to commit them. Your opponent can't do anything.
No, definitely.
Because normally shit like that, like Necron Wraiths, or what's some other tricky primary stuff, like Combi Lieutenants, they don't do damage. They're not threatening on their own. But the Twin Lance is like, dead.
Yeah. Just so much damage 2+. It's just like an incredible amount of it. For the 2 guys.
10 Marines, dead. Transport, dead. Hecaton, dead.
Yeah, I need that against...
Hecaton, dead.
Yeah. I need that against Josh.
No, because the Dawn is just a tankier Hecaton, right? But with AOC access. A Dawn, no AOC.
It is. It's a Hecaton. Yeah.
And then you play against Josh and he overwatches you and then Magna Rails and kills one of the guys. Like, no.
I played a guy on Votan on like Tuesday. I was telling him about Josh, baited him into the Hecaton. I was like, oh, I know a guy who just always he one-tapped Kairos with a Hecaton Overwatch. Does the Hecaton Overwatch 0 damage to Enlighten? It truly is just Megalishi.
Yeah. I made sure to roll his dice as much as I could when I played him. I was like, I'm just gonna like rub my kind of bad dice rolls onto these, get anything into them. But it's cool. It's really fun to play Josh because he plays the game slightly differently, but he gives himself so many options. Like I think sometimes he's playing on a bit of a knife's edge, like he's hoping that things go his way a little bit. But like as soon as it does, or even if it doesn't, he sets himself up in really good, like very clever positions. Like it seems like he's just always like going a bit too crazy. But I talked him through, like I was talking with him through that game, and I was like, oh, like what if you do this? He's like, and then he explained to me like what the cascading effects could that be. I was like, interesting. It's like, so he just sees the game differently than I think I do, and I think probably quite a few people do, because like I play naturally a bit more conservative to make sure I don't risk points. Whereas he's like, this risk is actually capitalizing in different areas. Just a very interesting way to like view the game.
Yeah, that's what I've always thought is like also a very defensive player. I'm like, this man is literally just playing badly, but then you realize that it's all like he sets himself up to take risks, and if the risk doesn't pay off, there's like redundancy. Is how I've kind of ended up thinking about how he plays.
Yep, and it's the same with like there's like a risk of like spending CP on Overwatches, but when if you get the payoff, then you do get something, right? Even if he's chipping them down, okay, now I actually consistently kill this on the next turn instead of it being a bit more swingy. So it's stuff like that where it's like you take like, you know, yes, you're taking a bit of a risk, but even if you're just getting Kairos down 6 wounds, not 1 tapping, you know, like it's still like, okay, now on my next turn, like it's easier to kill. Like he's just like, you know, trying to get these cascading advantages, so the math's always in his favor. And again, it doesn't always work, but his win rate is probably 95%. You know, that man's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't diss anything that works, I think, is the main thing there. Awesome. Well, Kier, is there anything else you wanted to talk about before we crack it off for today's episode?
Nah, not really. Just thanks for having me.
Nah, always. Thank you for coming on. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure talking to you, Kier.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Hey, is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Yep. No. Nah, other than I just new Imperial Knight model coming out. What the fuck?
New Manius Calgar
Another
model,
one,
yeah.
really? Manius Calgar and Imperial Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, really. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll do it probably next Thursday next week as well, and we will do like we might even get someone on, and we'll just go through like what like the changes. And I think it'll be fun to do like a tier list of the changes, and like we kind of rank where things, not like new factions rank, but like where the changes rank on like, was this a good change, bad change, mid change, kind of thing. I think that could be quite fun. A cool way to talk about it.
I got a number one prediction for the slate each.
Oh yes, like, okay. Yeah, you can go first.
I don't want to go first. Let me think.
Okay, Tate, do you want to go first since you thought about it?
No, I got one.
Oh.
I think Custody Land Raiders are going to 250.
Custody Land Raiders, so it's a 30-point bump?
Yeah. Possibly, yeah.
I could see that. I could also see Guard going up like 15 points for the 5-mans. Like just a little nudge.
Yep.
Yeah, I played against the Gold Tide in the weekend, like the just 6x5 Custodian Guard, or whatever, and it was like, felt okay. Yeah, I can see how it was stomping bad players, but yeah.
Bro.
Sorry.
Soldier Pile's 6-0. Are you serious? Bad players.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the Shield hosts, just like 6 5-mans, not the Land Raiders.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. What's my number one? Catan get buffed by accident.
That's your call. Buffed by accident.
That's
so they try and like nerf them, but they give them another buff that makes them like, they go up 100 points, but now they have a 3-up, feel no pain.
Yeah. Or the no, I'll amend it to the accidental side grade, minimum side grade. So yes, they go up in heaps of points, but they all get anti-vehicle 2-up on all their guns and swords. Some bullshit.
They get like half damage back and lose 4 wounds. They go to like 12 wounds for half damage again.
They stay at 16 wounds. Oh my god.
No. What would I want to see? I think the biggest thing that I'd want to see is I want only if you can only get Super Oath if you don't take any named epic heroes. No epic heroes, and you get Super Oath. As soon as you take Calgar, Gilliman, Kato, Pedro, Vulcan.
What about the shitters though? What about Imperial Fists?
Too bad. Sometimes if you can't be good, be bad.
Valid.
Like, I think like there's a point, right? Like, people aren't playing those factions anyway. There's like, the Salamanders one has like some niche like play, which I think is quite good and is kind of interesting. Bad in this current meta, I think, because it just can't deal with some of the things in the meta right now. But like, Ultramarines don't need it, and that was the reason that they gave it to them, was for Ultramarines. So they don't need it anymore. Their data sheets are good enough. Their abilities are good enough. They don't need it. Like, why does Blood Angels not get it and Ultramarines do? It just seems like they're so similar on power level that why would they need it? So I think, I guess I would change it to Ultramarines don't get it, but I feel like they'll just cut it off from everything is probably what they would do, more likely.
Nah, I reckon they might. I hope that they drop it off Ultramarine, but I have a sneaking suspicion they're going to do something real dumb, like just increase Calgar and Gilliman again, or something stupid like that. Yeah.
Change Super Oath to just be reroll 1s to wound.
No, just delete it. Oath already is fucking stupid.
But this is GW we're talking about here, guys. Like, they're not going to just like actually nerf it. It has to be like the minimalist downgrade. I wouldn't be surprised to like, okay, we got rid of the +1 to wound, but now it's reroll wounds. Like, no.
Reroll wounds.
Yeah, because it was what Oath was when it first came out. It was reroll hits and wounds.
I had such a hard time, like, as a release Thousand Suns player, telling Marine players that their rule was busted. I'm like, look, I'm not saying my rule's not busted. Oh no, he's dying. But I'm just saying their rule's also busted. And they're like, no, you can remove armor saves. I'm like, that is broken. But reroll hits and wounds at anything is also broken.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
You know who you are. That's
yeah. I think those are some pretty
I'm
fair
thinking
things.
of something
I think,
specific.
Just like no super oath. Yeah. I think it's just like would be good for the game. And then what was your one take? Side grade to Catan, which I could see. I could definitely see that as well. Like just
yeah.
I feel like if they just didn't have the feel no pain, they're fine.
Oh, my spicy take is remove their invuln. Let them keep the other shit, but no invuln.
Oh, because they got a better armor save now. Yeah, okay. Fuck, Melter just rinses them.
And then exactly. Like they're very, very tough for some things. There are profiles that just fuck them at that point, and you get to still feel like you have your cool rules, still have like your weird god toughness or whatever, but you die to anti-tank. Like,
which you should do because you're you are tank. Yeah, no.
Yes.
I think those are all very valid. Okay. Cool. Sweet. Good shout. Oh, Kier, thank you incredibly much for spending your evening with us. Always a pleasure to have you on as always.
Yeah.
And best of luck. And we'll probably get you on before WTC just to like see how like prep's going, because like you're basically Tate's little brother, so we have to get you on every once in a while.
Hey, next time I'm on,
the strong line of Spellbound. Yep.
Next time I'm on, I'll be explaining how NZ's lost to NZ North.
Oh, some fighting words there.
Look, Chris, you must know though that South cannot beat North. It happened last year in the scrim. You guys thought you had us. Actual event, we bodied you. But you can't win.
We have more WTC players this year.
We do. You got what, 4?
3.
Is Courtney on South?
No, Courtney's not on South. No. Yeah. We got Michael, John, and Matt.
Yeah, interesting.
I
heard Josh might be on.
Nah, Josh. We'd already selected our team before that whole thing changed around.
Shame.
Yeah,
shame.
It's a pity. He was potentially going to be our 9th player for a bit, but then work out. Anyway, we'll call it there for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. We had like 15 concurrent viewers at one point. Here, we've got to get you on more often. Apparently, you're the face that we need. That's